One of Chicago's oldest and most well-developed residential neighborhoods, Printers Row in the South Loop has for years offered some of the finest places to live in the city. Now, D2 Realty brings you the neighborhood's first new luxury high-rise, Wells Street Tower. Almost 400 feet tall, Wells Street Tower will rise high above Chicago's South Loop.
As architects, we always try to do something unique, something interesting, maybe groundbreaking, and this seemed like it might offer that kind of opportunity.
Currently under construction and expecting occupancy dates to start in the spring of 2002, Wells Street Tower delivers wide-open loft-style floor plans and soaring views of the city.
I knew I wanted to be in this neighborhood. I liked the Printers Row neighborhood. Well, we liked the work that was done here at Harrison Street Lofts, the same people doing it, so we knew we would get good quality. Baby on the way. So we decided we needed an extra bedroom, and we figured we'd go with Wells Street Tower.
Boasting 1-, 2-, and 3-bedroom lofts as well as penthouse units, almost all of the 170 apartments have a large outdoor terrace or balcony. Breaking away from the look of traditional Chicago apartments are 9-foot lofted ceilings, 7-foot tall windows, and amenities so state-of-the-art you'll have to see it to believe it.
I came in as we were picking out all of the amenities. Timed that well.
A 24-hour doorman, exercise facilities, a landscaped sun deck, an on-site business center, and a library reading room with its own fireplace. Wells Street Tower is bringing Chicago a new definition of luxury living. What really makes Wells Street Tower stand out is its location. Close enough to the loop that you can walk to work, you're in the center of it all.
Walking to work is absolutely key. The first thing we did was try to look at neighborhoods. New restaurants are coming in, and it's a little more upscale, it's a little more adult.
All the L lines kind of converge here,
Exactly.
so if you want to take an L, you can really get on any line you need to go in whatever direction.
You're not having to walk far as a single woman or as a mother with your stroller, to and from public transportation, and especially at night. I feel that's important for me.
Award-winning restaurants, bars, stores, and retailers surround you, as well as essentials like banks, dry cleaners, supermarkets, and more.
When I do work out, I usually go jog outside. The lake is 2 blocks away, so I can jog around Soldier Field.
Across Michigan Avenue is the world-renowned museum campus, and just a few blocks away, the Art Institute of Chicago.
In this particular area, and in Chicago in general, there's a tremendous amount of revitalization and reinvigoration of old neighborhoods.
There's a different type of pride with living in this historic area, Printers Row. The people that walk around they're proud of where they're living and that it's got so much history.
From a design standpoint, Wells Street Tower seeks to set new standards as well. Well-known architect Solomon Cordwell Benz and Associates has set out to redefine modern living.
One of the things that we think about when we design a building of this stature is how it fits into the neighborhood, fits into the context, its relationship to surrounding buildings. You might think of this building really in 2 pieces. One is the base, which is flush to the street wall and aligns with the old warehouse buildings to the north and to the south. The tower itself then is set back and can be seen almost as a freestanding element, quite taller than its surroundings. This is a 34-story building, and that tower is comprised then of the actual units. Part of the concept here would be to keep things very open, very clean. We've taken a simple idea, which is this living in new lofts in the south side of the city, and composing that in a way that looks fresh, that looks elegant, that looks sophisticated, looks urbane, and looks exciting. I think that's the message we're trying to get across.
The team behind Wells Street Tower is D2 Realty Services. Since 1983, D2 has been committed to creating the finest residential and commercial properties in the Chicago area.
Well, in the 1980s, we developed quite a few condominiums and townhouse developments in the city. Then in the 1990s, we shifted to more high-rise and loft-type developments. Location is one of our principal assets. We're very close to the Loop so that our buyers can walk to work. Secondly, I think that the views that we can offer our buyers are unsurpassed and that we're the tallest building in the South Loop. Finally, our level of finishes is quite unique. Everywhere you look in our building, the finishes are really top of the line. I think that's what sets us apart from the other developments.
D2 Realty's most recent project in Printers Row, Harrison Street Lofts.
The quality of the materials that were used have been outstanding. You know, 2.5 years later, people still walk in and think we just moved in. I went with the maple and the stainless steel, and I think that was the best feature. And one of the neatest upgrades that we had the option for doing was our stove. I'm not a really big cook, but I like the way it looks. It was more of an aesthetic thing. We have
Modem access, cable modem access in this building. It's all included in the assessment, which is actually really cool because now that we have it, I can't imagine living without it.
You know, and just little things like that that you don't really think about, but you know are really going to customize and give the personality to the home that you want it to have.
Why Wells Street Tower?
Well, in short, we have affordable condominiums in an incredible location with top-of-the-line finishes. Best of all, we're nice people to deal with.
You had any option you wanted. You can customize totally, or you could go with the standard blueprint. So they really gave you, you know, full reign of how you wanted your home to turn out.
The South Loop's tallest high-rise, sweeping views of the city, new millennium standards of design, and one of the finest neighborhoods Chicago has to offer add up to an opportunity that you can't afford to miss. Overlooking the river and Printers Row, come to Wells Street Tower.